YouTube. So, if you didn't know, I recently posted a video for this flux. Yeah, this thing definitely has the cool factor. But before I get started, let me make sure I clear the gun. Okay. Good to go. Yeah, it's a good looking gun. And it's a blast to shoot. I mean, I had so much fun with this thing. And I shot so well. But I'm going to tell you, one of the problems I had was that price. But I have an idea. Considering it has an AXG Legion slide and fire control unit, I decided I want to do mine backwards or in reverse. I'm going to take my flux to a pistol, and I was able to do it for less than $100 by picking up this X-Series grip module, right? Sig could have did this for next to nothing, but since they didn't, I'm going to put it together and see what it looks like. All right, so I got it all put together. I have completely transitioned my flux into the typical pistol. Let me clear my chamber. Yeah, it looks good too, guys. I think that that's a good looking gun. You got that compensator up there. Now, the compensator for me was a game changer in that flux. It made that thing shoot so flat. And I'm really hoping that it's going to translate in this pistol form. I think it will. Hopefully it does. Now, I know I got people that are going to tell me this is not an AXG Legion. Okay, I get that because it doesn't have the metal frame. But I should get a comparable shooting experience. That's my thought. Yeah, and I'm super excited about that. And on top of that, I've never shot a gun that had a built-in compensator. So, looking forward to that as well. I mean, this inexpensive configuration has a lot to offer me. Oh, one more plus. The magazines are compatible, so I didn't have to buy any magazines. So I am excited to get this thing to the range and see just how it runs. All right, so now I got a Sig AXG Legion pistol. Come on, let's see how this thing runs. Let's go. Boy, I'm telling you, this thing, it is super flat. What is this gonna do with some plus P ammo? All right, so full metal jacket. That might be easy. Let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's hot. I really am surprised. Now with the flux, I thought just because I had that brace on it that it, made it super easy and that's what was driving it. But no, this thing shoots really flat and really controllable. I'm looking forward to actually running some real drills. I just popped all over the place just to see what it was gonna do, and yeah, happy about that. That's a nice gun, super nice. All right, so I'm gonna load back up and, oh, you know what? What am I talking about? I got another one, let's do it. Try not to hit the pavement, but all right, let's try something for real. Oh, wait, let's see. I wanna try a real drill. I'm gonna try to Mozambique this guy. So far, I don't have anything to say bad about it, but that could be excitement. So I am gonna load up and let's do this all over again. A little bit more structured. See what I come up with. Hey. All right, so today I'm gonna talk to you about the Sig P320 Legion, but it's gonna be my version, okay? But before we get started, let me just address something that I've been saying. Now, I've been referring to this right here as a built-in compensator. Now, I think to the average person, you would say it looks like a built-in compensator. But a little bit of research, I found that Sig actually calls this an expansion chamber. So I just wanted to correct that before I really got into the meat of this video. Now, let's get on to why I decided to purchase this and go this route, okay? Now, as I mentioned earlier, the price point on that Flux was a huge motivator for me to try to find something else to do with this. And I also tried to figure out like who would really use the Flux outside of it just being a range toy. And what I came up with would be like law enforcement, special ops, military maybe, personal security detail. But other than that, I really couldn't see, who would use it. So my thought was how to make this usable for the average person. And that led me to think about how most people have a P320 and they take it and drop it into a Flux chassis to get the Flux Raider, right? Well, I did it in reverse. And in order to do that, of course, I had to find a grip module. Now, if you didn't know already, this is the AXG Legion slide that comes in the Flux Legion that I purchased. So I started looking at different grip modules. And there are several that are available. You can get an AXG grip module. Now that only denotes that it's metal. You can also get a Sig X-Series grip module, which is what I did. This is significantly cheaper than that AXG metal, okay? And so I think that a lot of people would probably think it wouldn't work because it's not metal, but it does. I opted for the full size because I also wanted to compare this to my HK P30L. I just wanted to see if it was going to be comparable because this slide shot so well in the Flux. So yeah, that gets me to how did this thing shoot, since I told you about what I put together. Let's talk about how it shot. At the range, I really was unsure what it was going to do. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. It shot so well. It shot so flat. It is, I will tell you, it's a little top heavy, right? But hey, you win some, you lose some. But it didn't take away from how well I could get back on target. I ran it through all my normal drills. I hit the bill drill, the Mozambique, the Presidente, all of those, when I compared to the times with my other guns, it was comparable. So I'm not going to say that it improved my times, but I think with more practice, I could shoot with this as well as I do with anything else. Yeah, I really had a good time with it. And since I found a way to save a little bit of money, I figured I'd share it, right? Because let's be honest, that Flux Raider, it really is for a certain niche of people, outside of it being a toy. And for the amount of money that you're spending on that Flux, let's be honest, you really could get something else. You could get a B&T, like my Grasshopper mouse, AKs. It's all kind of things that you could spend your money on. Because if you're trying to find something that is a good carry pistol, that's not going to work. Home defense, it might be okay, But for a toy, it's definitely fun. It really is. And if you are spending the money on the Flux, why not go ahead and drop another $100 and get you a second option at the range? Because this thing is so easy to change out. You don't have to be a gunsmith. Okay, I'm not a gunsmith, nowhere near it. But I was able to do this on the range in like less than 5 minutes. Honestly, about 3. But yeah, I don't want to send you out there with high expectations that you could pop it in and out in a minute or two, but it's really easy to do. It's a great option, and you should try it out. You know, if you already have the Flux. Speaking of, I had some issues with my Flux. If you're interested to hear them, check out a video that I had posted maybe a month ago. If you're shopping, you might want to check it out first. But yeah, that is it. I mean, I would much rather show you me shooting it than talking about it. So I appreciate you all. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you share, because you know YouTube is all about censorship and I need the exposure. I appreciate you. I repeated that. I know I did. But yeah, so get back to the rest of the video and I will talk to you on the next one. Oh, that one was cool. What's up? Yeah, so I'm going to definitely say this is a win-win on this one.